Hello and welcome
Hello, welcome back. I was doing so well until the last two episodes.
Yeah.
Then they started going longer and I started paying attention less.
Mm-hmm.
I see why the Grumps kind of like keep a notepad and stuff for a
Yeah.
time or whatever. Well, whatever.
We
We don't
I'm
care.
not gonna complain. I should go.
Yeah.
I think is this the fastest way to add more? Probably.
Ooh. Ew. And that did 1 damage too.
Yeah.
2, 7, or 4, 8, 5, 9, 6. There's the number.
Took you long enough to get there. Let me just list every single number that
Yeah.
isn't the correct number first. Then I got it. That's how I do my math. I just list everything that's wrong first.
Indeed. Well, 3 of them were right.
Yes.
Well.
Well, indeed. Oh.
I wonder if they. Well, when does. Do you know when Federation Force takes place? Supposedly?
I think it's after Fusion.
Oh, wow. So they could potentially make an actual game after Fusion then, since they say like Samus supposed to make an appearance in that one.
Yeah.
So it means she's still active,
Indeed.
which isn't surprising, I suppose.
Yeah, and I think she's a fugitive, technically, since she blew up, like, the Federation's
Thing in
stuff.
Fusion.
Yeah. So I think she's technically a fugitive now.
Oh, I think that could make for a cool game.
Yeah, they could make it like how I thought Halo 5 was going to be, but it ended up not being at all.
Yeah.
Where she's, like, on the run and, like, being hunted.
Well, she wouldn't have teammates.
Well, I don't care. I don't want teammates.
Maybe she would have Malkovich.
Malkovich's... Welcome back to Malkovich's Gaming Guilty
If
Pleasures.
it was that Malkovich, it'd be hilarious.
If it was that Malkovich, I would forgive other M.
Dude.
But it's not.
That'd be
so I can't-
hilarious if it was like a really good Metroid game.
Yeah.
But like on her intercoms, instead of that Malkovich, it was like the JonTron Malkovich.
Mm. Yeah.
Like,
I was
hello,
just-
Samus.
I was just going to say, I want there to be a mod of other M where it replaces all of Malkovich's voice lines with John Trump's Malkovich.
Oh, that'd be excellent.
Indeed.
I watched the new JonTron, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
That's why, part of the reason why I unsubscribed to a bunch of stuff, because with my new with my old iPad that I have to use now, the app that I am forced to use with it,
Mm-hmm.
You can't just go through your subscriptions infinitely,
Yeah.
or at least not very far.
Yeah.
So I brought it down to a point where I can at least make sure I don't miss any videos that I care about.
Yeah, indeed.
So, yeah. But that was his video was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of more in the Filthy Crew too, because I know he had Pink Guy as his drummer,
Yeah.
and he's had Ethan in some of his videos, and he's been in Ethan's videos,
Mm-hmm.
but now he's just going farther into the filth hole.
Indeed. His wonderful saxophoning.
Indeed, yeah, out in public and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which I am okay with.
This is probably not the fastest way to get to where I want to go, but whatever.
As long as it works.
Indeed.
I was wondering if the volume control on my headphones did anything with the setup, but it doesn't, unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I unsubscribed to a few people,
Mm-hmm.
like IGN and Machinima
Yeah, I mean,
and PlayStation.
I would, but, like, I don't want to miss anything, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's what I was subscribed to them for so long at first. But then I was like, honestly, if I ever hear anything about it, I just go to Philly D or Boogie to hear more about it.
yeah.
Because even Philly D covers E3.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had anything that they didn't talk about.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'll just stay subscribed to them.
Yeah.
And then I subscribed to some people I don't watch anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rithian and Hannah and I don't know, the lesser Yogs.
Yeah. Like I think I'm still subscribed to like Duncan and Shin, but I never watched
Yeah,
them.
me too.
Like I only ever watched Sips in the main channel.
I didn't have the heart to unsubscribe from Duncan and Shin because I actually like them.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like Hannah and Rithian, but
Not nearly as much.
I just love Shin.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad for Duncan a lot of times. Because I know, like, he... Well, currently I do. Also, a lot of times I get annoyed with him.
Yeah.
Because he's, like, either tryhard or he complains a lot or something.
Yeah, I've been getting kind of mad at Duncan for...
But then people are
Yeah,
always
that's
saying mean to him, too, that sometimes I start to feel bad for him, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, usually it balances out.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, I'm subscribed to Lewis and Simon.
Yeah.
Also known as Luzefos.
Indeed.
And Sips.
Also, I don't think there was any point to me coming here, actually.
I feel like Luzefos and Sips are the required subscriptions.
Yeah.
If you want to watch the Yogscast.
Indeed. So yeah, I don't think I should have even come here. I don't know. Oh hey, there's this over here. So yeah, actually I was right to come here.
Excellent.
Maybe not actually. Oh no, I need the
Excellent.
grapple beam. So yeah.
These guys are funny. They just
Indeed.
flip over.
Yeah.
I was looking at people who would post a ton.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the big ones were IGN and Machinima.
Yeah.
But I noticed Watch Mojo posts a ton too.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't unsubscribe from them because I don't know, they're a really good source for stuff that I wouldn't learn about otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Even though it sounds silly because I feel like Watch Mojo, even though they're like super big, they're kind of like a meme at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Watch Mojo. But
Top 10 dicks in game.
yeah, top 10 chefs in anime.
Yeah.
Which I did watch
Mhm.
because of Sanji from One Piece.
Excellent.
Well, that's the thing I actually like a lot of their top 10s, like top 10 Kirby games.
Mhm.
Even though I disagreed with that list and I thought it was poopy because who the heck puts Canvas Curse over Nightmare in Dreamland?
Yeah, I know, right?
But
Totally played that in all Kirby
who
games.
even likes Canvas Curse in the first place is the real question. But and I don't know. Nightmare in Dreamland is one of my favorite ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's really high up there. The like Squeak Squad and the Magic Mirror, whatever the heck it's called, are both really good too.
Mhm.
And Superstar Ultra. Which actually, again, watch Mozo in their knowledge. I didn't realize that Kirby Superstar Ultra was just a remake of Kirby Superstar, but with more content and
Oh, really?
stuff.
Cool.
So I always was like, oh, I love Kirby, and I've played like all of his games,
Uh-huh.
except for apparently the best one that everyone's always raving about. And it's like, oh no, I 100%ed Ultra,
Yeah.
and that's the
The extended version.
yeah. So like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I thought it was more of like a sequel,
Yeah.
like Superstar and Superstar Ultra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they have anime and video game related stuff. Plus, they just have like hilarious stuff, like that one top 10 awkward sex scenes.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one where she's like, so they have hilarious stuff. Plus, they just have like good knowledge on boobsicles in general,
Mm-hmm.
like top 10 boobs in movies and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna complain about a list like that.
Indeed.
So
Top 10 boobs in Metroid games. Let's get started.
they're a bit of a
Number 10, Samus. Number 9, Ridley.
oh my.
Number 8, Mother Brain.
Yeah, that's
Number 7, Kraid. Number,
yeah,
Number
Kraid.
6, Samus.
I thought of Kraid when you said Ridley for some reason.
Number
Probably
5,
because Kraid just came to mind.
Malkovich.
Malkovich.
Number 4.
If it's John Malkovich, then
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Number 4, Samus with the power suit. Number 3, Anthony, the black guy from Other M.
I know who that is.
Number 2,
I don't.
Metroids. Number
Metroid.
1,
Number 0.
Phantoon.
Phantoon?
Yeah, that's a boss from Super Metroid.
Okay, why not Nightmare?
Yeah, number 1 is definitely Nightmare.
The only reason I remember Nightmare so well is because he's in Fusion.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I've said this on camera, but I've beaten Fusion like in the multiple digits of times.
Mhm.
So I loved that game as a kid. Yeah, I found Watch Mojo is one of those channels that like has a little bit of everything I like.
Yeah.
Like video games, anime, and boobs.
Mhm. I mean, that's literally my whole life. That's my whole existence is video game, anime, and boobs.
Yeah.
I mean, what more could you need out of life?
It's kind of like how minus the boobs part, that's kind of why I like got really into Jay Witz recently. Not recently, but like over the time.
Yeah.
It's because like he's in a little bit of like everything when it comes to video games.
Mm-hmm.
Because he talks about visual novels on his Twitter before I've seen. He even announces for the Pokemon tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about them both, card and video game.
Mm-hmm.
He tweets about the Smash tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I got knocked off by
so
this
on.
guy.
He talks about all things Nintendo.
Yeah.
And so he just basically his Twitter feed just basically covers everything I'm interested in knowing about. So
Mm-hmm.
Actually, on that same note, I've gotten really into Twitter lately.
Yeah.
I always thought it was kind of silly, and I was like, why do people like this so much? But now it's my favorite quote-unquote social media.
Yeah.
Because of I learn so much stuff, and people post hilarious stuff on there and all
Mm-hmm.
that.
I use it to follow all my competitive smashers that I like.
Yeah, same here.
And that's about it.
Yeah, I follow them, and I follow YouTubers.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Mm-hmm. Is that an episode? Are we done?
Probably.
Alright. Grope you later.
Hope you later.